Well, welcome to another episode of Photography on YouTube. Glad you could stop in. I'm very grateful for the help of Pascal Rasmussen, who is helping out with the video production today. Can we start over? Yeah, I know, but I messed up a little bit. One question I often get is, how do you find time to do photography? And that's a great question. I am not a full-time photographer. I am professional, but not full-time. I do have a family, so I have the requirements of a day job and also the responsibilities of raising small children, which is no small feat in itself. But I'm still able to find time for photography. Usually it's in between things. So I fit it in where it works between my responsibilities as a father and a husband and my responsibilities at a local hospital. And it's interesting, when you look for time, you can find it. So for example, I might not have the ability to have large, unstructured amounts of time during my week, but I have a lunch break that I get. I can use that time to go and take photography or photos. They might not be really the kind of photos that I deliver to a client, but it helps keep my eyes sharp, so I can be looking and practicing and trying new techniques in that hour period during my work day. The other way that I find time to do photography is to make sure that I have my priorities straight. So check in, make sure my family is taken care of before I go out and do whatever photography job or assignment that I'm working on. For example, I might wake up early. I might get out before everybody's awake, which is a little challenging because we have some kids that like to wake up early. But if there's something interesting to photograph that's early in the morning, I can often get out. Sometimes it's in the evening when I can get out and I can go for a walk. Or oftentimes I'll take my kids with me and they'll play at the park, and I'll take some pictures, and we'll go for a walk in the woods. So they are pretty willing to come along with me. The other thing is to take my camera wherever I'm at, because you never know where you'll be able to see something interesting. So if you have your camera with you, then you'll be able to take interesting pictures. Obviously I have these limitations, but working within limitations is always a helpful training tool. Certainly in the future, as my family grows and changes, or my work changes, I'll have the opportunity to work on some future projects that I just can't complete right now because of the nature of my current responsibilities. So my advice would be to look for those opportunities to be out taking pictures and find them in between things, and get creative about when you're taking pictures. Don't limit yourself to a particular place or time. The other thing that I would recommend is to have a list of things that you want to photograph or places you want to visit, and that's helpful. So if you do have a break or a moment where you're able to get out or something like that, then you don't have to think about, oh, what am I going to go to, or that's already sort of on your goal list. So hopefully that gives you sort of an idea of how you can fit, or how I fit for photography into my life, and maybe it'll help you out as well, how you structure your time. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe and invite a friend too. Hope this has been helpful. Thanks.